Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the maths class. So in today's session, we are going to start with question number 2 from exercise 4.2. Alright, so question number 2 state that give first the step you will use to separate the variable and then solve the equation. Alright, so in our last class, we have done similar type of question using the property of equality. Now in this question also it is very similar to that, but here there is an equation given but without any sign, right? So here if I write this equation 3L is equal to 42 in the form of 3 into L, alright, 3 is there as a coefficient and L is a variable here. So whatever the coefficient is given to you all, if it is in a multiplied form, then you will be doing division. 3 into L is there, right? So let me erase this. So 3 into L is there. So I will divide 3 on both sides. As you all know, whatever we are doing in the LHS left hand side, that should be done, same thing should be done on the right hand side also. So if I divide this 3L by 3 is equal to 42 by 3, just see why I have divided 3, as because 3 is a coefficient. Whatever the coefficient is given and multiplied with the variable, that is L, 3 gets deducted. Now what is left in the left hand side? Only L. So that is our main motive, that is our main aim, that is to remove, to keep this variable alone without any coefficient. That is our main aim to do it. So L is the value in the left hand side, and if I divide this 42 divided by 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So you can see directly we are getting the value of L, that is 14, right? So here 3L is there, so I have divided 3. Okay, so in our next step we will be doing, in our next question we will be doing a different method to solve this. Okay, let us have a look for that also. Okay, here you can see b by 2 is equal to 6. Alright, so the question is b by 2 is equal to 6. Now here this coefficient 2 is not with the variable, that is b, it is not like b into 2. We have b divided by 2. So in order to neutralize the equation, what I'll be doing is I will multiply. What I'll multiply? I'll multiply 2 in both sides. I'll multiply 2 in both sides. If I multiply this b by 2 into 2, won't I get only b? So our main aim is to make this coefficient alone, so b by 2 into 2 is equal to 6 into 2, as because we are multiplying 2 in both the side, right? So I hope you are understanding this. Next, this 2 and 2 gets deducted. Now 2 gets deducted. What is left? B is equal to 12 is left. So this is the value, b 12, b is equal to 12. All right, so very simple thing. If it is in a multiplication form, you will be doing dividing on both the side. If it is in the divided form, if it means the coefficient, I'm talking about the coefficient. If it is in the division form, then you will multiply it. Okay, just have a look in the second one also in order to get the clear cut concept. So here 7 is in the divided form. Whatever there is in the left hand side, you have to divide or multiply according to that. So in our last question, that is in question number 1, 3 plus x, sorry, the question used to be x plus 7 with sign, with positive negative sign, right? But here we don't have any negative positive sign, simply there is a multiplication and division sign. So in such case we have to either divide, we have to either multiply. Okay, so let us now, you all know, I hope, dividing 7 on both sides. We will be dividing 7 on both sides now, as because the variable p is divided by 7. So if I it is not divided, it is multiplying. We have to multiplying 7 on both sides. We will be getting p by 7 into 7 is equal to 4 into 7, as because we have to nullify, we have to make this variable alone. So 7 gets deducted, p is equal to 7 4 28. So our p value is 28. Alright student, so I hope you have understood the basic concept of this. Next, 4x is equal to 25. So here you can see that 4 coefficient is multiplied with x, right? So in order to remove the 4, what I have to do, I'll be dividing 4 on both sides. Alright, dividing 4 on both sides, we get 4x by 4 is equal to 25, isn't it? So now what will happen? 4 will get removed, x value will be 25. Directly got the answer. Just see. Okay, so I hope you have understood this part D. Now let us do number E. Number E here we have is, as again 8 coefficient is multiplied with the variable y, so I will be dividing 8 on both sides of the equation, that is on the left hand side and right hand side. You all know this, right? On LHS and RHS, both side means LHS and RHS, we get, what we'll get, 8y divided by 8 is equal to 36 divided by 8. Now 8 and 8 gets deducted. What is left out? Y is equal to 36 divided by 8. So if you want to reduce this, you can reduce this. So 2 18 is 36, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 2 9 is 18. So the value is 9 by 2. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Alright, let's do the last question for today's session. Now the last remaining two sum, that is G and H, will be a home assignment. Okay, and for now let's do number F. So as you can see, the coefficient 3 is divided by, the number 3 is divided by Z. So what we are going to do, we will be multiplying 3 in order to nullify, in order to remove this 3. So we will multiply 3 on both side, that is on left hand side and right hand side. We will get is 3 into 3 divided by 5 into 4 into 3. The value which we will get is 3 gets deducted. What is left out? Only Z. Now 5 3s are 15 divided by 4. So the value which we got is, of Z is 15 divided by 4. Okay, very simple, very logistic. I hope the concept is clear to you all. So I request you all to do number G and H as a home assignment. Alright, this much for today. In our next class we will proceed with the next sum. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Thank you everyone.